Why have I come all the way to the UK this time? I initiated this visit. I wanted to come here to say to all of you that you have this fantastic opportunity to do something very unusual in history, to create in a small circle first, in a wider circle later, and all of the UK thereafter, a society of real liberty, real equality, real fraternity. Gandhi was above all a journalist. I am also a journalist. I want to observe events and I want to have the freedom to comment on them. And I want that freedom for everybody in the world. So freedom of expression, belief, the written word, the spoken word, is a very deep conviction with me.
If we think in a way that we want to move towards peacekeeping and peace building in the society, how do you reason with those families who have lost so much and not seek revenge but move towards reconciliation?
If we harbor hatred in us, we want that person to be damaged, but we also know that the hate inside us corrodes us. True love for that person would somehow inspire you to do something to release that person from revenge or hatred.
Today we came to hear such an influential person to speak. One of the main things I took away was the misconceptions perceived when learning about the Indian independence. It was clearly explained and shown that the conceptions that you've taught in the media and everything like that may not always be true.
He gave us lots of insights that we may not have learned if we were just doing the normal course or learning on our own. He explained about how a lot of things that we learn can be disputed when there's someone who's very close to it and knows a lot about it.
To be in the same room as this man who's done so much and who has this great legacy behind him, this is going to be a pivotal moment for my life.
Many lessons. First of them being how important the nationalist movement was to independence. The account that Professor Gandhi gave was more, it had more emotion to it, so it was pretty touching.
One of the things that stood out was sometimes you have to go out by yourself, you have to do it alone and have the courage to be able to do that. Just keep going step by step, and like he said, take each day as just today. If you can make today, then tomorrow is not a problem.
This has been incredibly uplifting, just reminding of these foundations of democracy and that there is still a lot at stake and it's worth fighting for.
His last message was so on point that, it's about being into a community, into a group of people who are like-minded and who wants to make a change. And these voices needs to be heard. And if I can be a voice, I would be one.